Hi guys, and welcome back. We're back inside now. It's a bit of a bad day out there, being caught out by the snow. So I thought I'll do a quick video on PIR, panel impact ratio, and how Bilt Hamber asks you to calculate that. So we'll just read on the back what it says first. So it just says direction you dilute product required to reach the PIR panel impact ratio. So 1 part in 100, so 1% for light cleaning, or 5 parts in 100, so 5% for heavy cleaning. So I tend to use 4% for heavily dirty car, and then that's mainly winter months, or when I get into summer I use about 1%. So how do we work that out? So that's what I'm going to discuss today. So I'll just begin, like, that's how Bilt Hamber tell you to work their panel impact ratio, or their dilution ratio. For example, every manufacturer's got their own way. Like for Mr. Pink, chemical guys suggest you, where's it gone? So for Mr. Pink, they say use 1 capful. For citrus wash and gloss, they say add 1 ounce to 5 gallons of water. And again, for honeydew, they say 1 to 2 ounces to 5 gallons, or 1 to 2 ounces in a foam cannon. So every manufacturer and every soap has a different kind of dilution ratio. So and mainly, I think as guys that wash their car, detailers, or even guys at home, we tend to use, or say 100 ml in 10, or 1 to 10, but Bilt Hamber is slightly different. So to work out Bilt Hamber's panel impact ratio, this is what are you hitting at the dilution at the car. Because obviously, imagine you've got your water in the snow foam and the water coming from your pressure washer, and that dilutes your solution down, and ultimately what you want to get on the panel, and we need to work that out. So to work that out, what you first need to do is get your snow foam lands, and I do this with everyone. Like, this is slightly different to my MJJC one. So what you first want to do is have the setting on this as you want. So I'll always keep it wide open, and I'll fill it up 2 litres, so 1000 ml, and then I'll close it. Then what you want to do is get yourself a bucket, attach it to your gun and your pressure washer, and then go ahead and open the tap fully, and go ahead and empty it into your bucket fully. And then you want to measure that. So you want to empty it fully, so when it gets down to the bottom and there's no more water left in here, you want to stop, and then you want to measure that water. So obviously I've got my chemical guys bucket, but I've also got this cheap bucket what I've got, and it's got the markings on here of how much volume is in there. So I tend to use this one, so 12 litres. So when I use the MTM Hydro, I think this was 13 litres. The MJJC S was 11.5. The Pro was just about 12 litres. So then you got to take that figure, and then you'll work out how much you need to put in. Right, so once you worked out how much water or volume the lens puts out, you can go ahead and calculate what PIR you can have. So for example, with the MTM Hydro, it was 13 litres. With the Pro, it was 12 litres, and with the S, it was 11.5 litres. So you work that in millilitres, so that'll be 13,000 litres, millilitres, sorry. I'm going to keep doing that, but just bear with me. So 13,000 millilitres, so you'll times that by 0.04, so that's 4%. So if you wanted to use 2%, you times it by 0.02. If you wanted to work out 1%, you'd be times by 0.01. So for example, a 4% dilution ratio for the MTM Hydro would be 13,000 times 0.04 to give you 480. With the Pro, sorry, that's 520, 460 with the S, and with the Pro it works out at 480. If you want to do a 2% dilution ratio with the MTM Hydro, that works out 260. This one 230 and 240. If you want to do a 1% dilution ratio for a very lightly sold vehicle, you can even use that. So that would be let me get started. 130, 115 and 120. So that's the amount of product you would use of Bilt Hamber. So guys, what I found is if you want a 4% PIR, go with, on average, from looking at the three of these with my pressure washer, you want about half and half, so 500 ml of Bilt Hamber and Autofoam and the remainder water. If you want a 0.2% PIR, you want about 250. If you want 1%, about 125 ml of Autofoam and remainder water. Guys, this is what the manufacturer has recommended. I've worked it out. You should ideally work it out for each pressure washer and each lance. That's why I said by a rough guess, that's what I found is working for my pressure washer. And I think a lot of people, from what I've spoken to other people and read, is yeah, them dilution ratios are similar. But then again, if you really want to be 100% accurate, you've got to go ahead and work it out by the method I've shown you. Which with other products, they have, like I've mentioned to you, chemical guys, they ask you to put an ounce in. It don't matter what lance, what a product you're using, what pressure washer you're using or what lance you're using. But Bilt Hamber, these are the recommended dilution ratios by Bilt Hamber. And I've seen people, they put low concentration in like 40 ml and expecting that to be that high cleaning power. You need to work out the PIR and use it accordingly. If you found this information useful, guys, please give the video a like. And as ever, if you're not subscribed, please hit that bell icon and do subscribe to the channel. I'll hopefully be putting out regular content. And yeah, if you found it useful, yeah, leave a comment below, and leave a comment below what you guys use, what kind of dilution ratios you guys are using. I'd like to hear from you guys, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. We'll get some better weather, this snow will ease off and I'll be able to get out there and start cleaning the car again. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Bye.